kicks it out, and Bledsoe hits the wing three.
And Eric Bledsoe had a nice minute the other week, but you look at this Clippers team, offensively is where they have struggled. Defensively, they've been very strong.
Mills buries a three. The first basket of the game is brought to you.
Understand that he's always a bounce-back player, but a rough shooting night for him against Philadelphia. Great to see him get started hot.
Yeah, just 1 of 8 from 3 in that game as Coffee flipped on Patty Mills and his shooting impacting winning and losing a little bit later on. Here's Harden around the Aldridge screen. Bounces back to Aldridge. Pick, pop, and make.
And that's where Harden and Aldridge...
Durant. 5 straight games with at least 30 points, dating back to before he entered health and safety protocols. And another for LaMarcus Aldridge, who is shot and go. Harden the rebound. The get ahead for Durant. Pull-up jumper is true. Already 3 assists for Harden as Durant has his first bucket. Jackson on a 3. Reggie Jackson's second season with the Yes Network is how we like to mark it.
What you were documenting for me and G back in our dressing room?
That's right, the 17-18 season when the Nets had Holiday stripped away from them. As Coffee hits a 3, the Net eventually ends up with Jackson.
You're taking our viewers into our pregame chat.
Yeah, I did it quicker on air, though, than I did in the pregame meeting, I think. Jackson floats it up and in. A 13-9
with health and safety protocols, but Jackson's come back looking fresh.
Hey, do not miss the Brooklyn Nets in action on Monday, January 3rd.
Not only shots around the rim for themselves, but they've done a nice job with their ball movement. There's good spacing. The Clippers look sharp.
Now navigating without Kawhi Leonard coming off his knee surgery. No. Brooklyn 9-0 following a loss. Bledsoe speeds by Brown. The foul. Brooklyn 9-0 following a loss. Bledsoe speeds by Brown.
Those being out as well.
Hey, Nets fans, make sure you're at Barclays Center Friday, January 7th for the next Friday Night Live. Exclusive Patty Mills t-shirt. Visit SeatGeek.com/Nets to secure.
Durant t-shirt. That, though, that's dope.
You think the promotions department's going to hook you up? I think they probably will. Bledsoe rattles in a 3.
I haven't seen that one.
He's got this beautiful spirit about him where he's already connected so deeply with the borough.
He's the Australian of the Year.
He is.
The Don?
The Don. Brown into the paint, kicks it out. Durant on the move. Durant looked like he got hooked. No call. The follow won't go, but it does for Aldridge. And Durant making his kick. Durant pull-up 3 is good. Did by Ibaka. Oh, Jackson looked like he might have traveled. 2-on-1, and man fires it down.
My goodness, what a sequence. Start.
Harden 1-on-1 with Winslow. Gets around him, gets hit, finishes, plus the foul.
There's a lot of areas that James Harden has been excellent. Show help, but they're not really fully sliding over to cut you off. And Harden's done it.
Durant calling for it. Johnson gets it to him. Here's Durant turning the corner. Look out.
To make these movements and get past play. It's not just in your game as a whole. You know you're going to eventually get there.
Claxton on the putback.
But for James Harden, who didn't play 5-on-5, didn't get the runs in, and didn't have the offseason that he would typically have, he was working his way back into health, back into shape, and that trajectory, Steve Nash noted earlier in the pregame press conference, it was on there. It was upward, but there has been a noticeable difference since he's come back.
Shot clock down to 4. Mann elevates and gets the roll. Terrence Mann off to a strong start in this game. 6 points now for Mann on 3 of 4 shooting. Nets have been on a 12-2 run to tie things up. Here's Mills. He got it. Patty Mills, second 3 of the quarter. Johnson, good find. And James Ennis, fresh off his 10-day with Brooklyn, signed a 10-day with the Clippers, who've also been stricken with health and safety protocols now. Johnson lobs it behind Claxton.
It's just how wild this season was. Last week, James Ennis played a minute for the Brooklyn Nets. Now he's in playing for the Clippers against the Nets.
Winslow dips into the paint. Mann Got caught in the air. Here comes Mills, and Mills is going to be grabbed and fouled to thwart the fast break opportunity. Keon Johnson whistled for the personal. Another net of a week ago, or a couple days ago, that's now with the Clippers. Wenyen Gabriel, who is checking into the game now. He also played a minute for the Nets against the Clippers.
Unique season.
Oh, Ennis battled hard there against Durant. Ennis took an extra step, got away with it, and Steve Nash goes right up to Ray Acosta and says, whoa, 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 you're not going to call that a travel?
Brian Shaw is laughing and shrugging his shoulders to Nash.
Not going to count the bucket there for Durant. They'll call the foul on the rip move. But, I mean, let's see. This is...
Let's see the gather. 1, 2,
3, 4. Oh, my goodness.
You know what?
Oh, wow. There are some where they can, you get caught on the gather where it looks like a travel and it's not. That wasn't one of them. That was a travel.
When you see Brian Shaw laughing through his mask.
Yeah.
I think even Steve Nash was bewildered with a smile.
Yeah. MVP chance for Kevin Durant.